Hey guys, Vivian's here, and we're back! I know how we can help Jake. He hasn't contacted you in the meantime, has he? Nope. I haven't heard from him in a very long time. Been trying to reach him for hours. More like days, but I'm assuming that he wasn't arrested, but had to go into hiding. Why do you think that? Because he sent me the link, started the puzzle, but never said anything to either of us about fleeing. So he must have just been in a hurry, but not taken by surprise. I understand. I've tried to I don't know that word. My mistake with the video. I contacted everyone who messaged me because of the video and took back my wrong accusations. I'm sorry I made that video, Fluffykins. Apology accepted, I guess. Thanks. A lot of people who wanted to help back then replied to that video. I know a few of them messaged me. I was harassed for days. I'm really sorry. Sure you are. I can't undo what happened. No, you cannot. But I want to make up for it. I only was told those people the truth because I wanted to get them to help us. But you didn't tell them anything about me, did you? No, of course not. The details weren't important anyways. What's important is that we have a huge amount of people who want to help. Jake pursuers, have to go after every trace and every clue about him, so we ensure that there are not enough traces for them to find. What do you mean? We flood the internet with false traces of Jake. We spread his tracks everywhere. Look. What's this? We're supporters in the whole world. We're getting more by the minute. I rented a billboard for I Am Jake. Brazil, Italy, US, Russia, Germany. Let's go, people. Don't let them catch our friend from Duskwood. From America, Germany. I Am Jake in the USA. Catch me if you can. Brazil, Russia, Australia. All these people are doing this for Jake, you, and me. It's gigantic. Jake will be overwhelmed when he finds out about this. How can I help? So far, everybody has been doing the same thing. We show ourselves everywhere in the world and pretend that we're Jake. That could be through a video or photograph. The important thing is I am Jake. The hashtag I am Jake. And also using hashtag Duskwood for affiliation. We have to help Jake Fluffykins. For Jake. Interesting. Episode 7. Let's go. We're almost done Duskwood. 2 more episodes. One has not been released yet. Or hashtag I am Jake movement is really kicking off. There's new videos being uploaded by the minute. Have you checked out the hashtag yet? No, not in real life. I'm sure that we're helping Jake in this way. I hope so. Do you think Jake saw what we're doing for him? Yes, definitely. Although I do think it's weird that he hasn't gotten in touch yet. I mean, he at least sent you a message, right? What in the world is hashtag I am Jake? And why do I have the feeling that Fluffykins is involved in this somehow? I'm always involved somehow. Did you see that Ricky posted in the group chat just now? Yes, I saw him. It was only a question of time until it happened. You're right. And I completely blocked those guys out until now, so now what? We can't tell him who Jake really is. But on the other hand, it would be good if they knew. Well, I don't think that's a good idea. Jake wouldn't want that. I know. So what's the plan? We should tell them as little as possible. I agree with you there. Especially not the fact that Jake is Hannah and my half-brother. Yeah, I agree with you. That's probably the best thing to do. Alrighty then, let's get this over with. This isn't Duskwood. We came across from the old school. I had something like that in my Facebook feed earlier too. Yep, definitely Fluffykins. Hey guys, hi there, Fluffykins. What's this all about? Actually, it wasn't even my idea this time. Jake's in trouble. Big trouble. You remember Lily's video, right? Jake told me something back then. Wait. First of all, I'd like to know what Lily got to do with all of this. Can you please just listen? No, I can't. It's not that long ago that I gave you some good advice. Go hunting some monsters in the forest, save the world, no problem. But stay away from that guy. But now instead, Lily's switching sides or what? You really have some good reasons. Am I the only one who is confused? Is it maybe that he acted on his threat, Lily? And you just can't tell us now? What do you mean? Did Jake maybe make something private of yours public? No, he didn't. But he threatened you back then, and you deleted your video. No. It was completely different. Jake told Fluffykins and me who he really is. And something really private, so please just accept it and understand that we can't tell you. And yes, I am Jake Movement. Fluffykins and I started in the meantime to help him. He's meant to help him, even though you may not understand it yet. Jake is one of us. And he is definitely not the kidnapper. Really great. Really great. Then can we at least talk to him now? We can't reach him anymore. We're not even sure if he's okay. So that's why you're pretending to be Jake, right? Yes, and that's the important part. And right now, we're hoping that we can help him go into hiding. And you can at least tell us if there's any use. Sure, we can do that, no problem. Me too, Ricky, me too. I'm so confused. But at least Fluffykins and Lily were finally buried the hatchet. We can only find Hannah together. But we're not getting in any danger because of this Jake thing, right? To be honest. We probably are. Jake was always worried he'd get me into danger. Looks like he will in the end. And is there any way to help you? No. We've already done what we could. Now we wait. Okay. Good luck, man. I really screwed that up. No, she didn't. I think you did well. Thanks. Thought I'd have done it better. I thought you'd have done it better. It's on my face. Well, now we can only wait and hope that Jake is safe. Can you message me if it gets into contact with you somehow? Yes, of course. Bye, Fluffykins. We've got full proof that this guy has always had skeletons in his closet, and you're just happy with all that? Sure. Do I have to tell you that I've got a bad feeling about this? Of course not. Arg. Be careful. You too. You got a moment? Yeah, just give me a minute. I'm discussing something really important with my friends. No one gonna say anything? 3-minute games. These mini games have gotten excessive and they're annoying, man. They are so annoying. I apologize about that. Somebody walked in, so I had to end my recording, so I just kind of decided I'm gonna come down here and finish. And also because it's more comfortable to sit in this chair than how I was sitting, so. Looks like the minigames thing is frozen for now, so I'll just wait. I wonder if we're gonna hear from Jake though, because I haven't heard from him in a very long time. So I just wonder if they're going to bring him back or not, or he's just gonna kind of not exist in the story anymore. But that wouldn't make too much sense, would it? No, it wouldn't make much sense. I can't wait to find out where Hannah is. I kind of forgot about that part of the story because they haven't been focusing on it in a long time. But I don't really know. Still nothing. Very strange. Oh, there we go. Lily, hi, flipping hands. What the heck happened? An unidentified person is attempting to get access to your device. No. Attack blocked. Weird. Did the same thing just happen to you? What do you mean? I just got a weird notification. Can you describe it? Well, it sounded pretty dangerous. You know those antivirus programs, right? Yes. It kind kind of looked like them. Like someone tried to hack me. You don't think it was Jake, do you? Why would he do that? You mean he wanted to contact me? Yeah, it's possible, right? But your antivirus blocked him? If my antivirus suddenly changed its name to Nimbus. Sure. Nimbus? You mean Jake's bot? Okay, you got me really confused now. I got myself really confused too. It said that Nimbus blocked something. Sorry, that's for the vlog. I haven't vlogged that all today. Okay, sorry, that means it definitely wasn't Jake himself. Oh my god, the weekends. Do you think it was Jake's persecutors? I suppose it was. In case you wonder what time it is again. Ooh, look, you can look at my Google Photos. I'm just looking at that. Uh-oh. What are they trying to do this time? Attackers are attempting to access your location. No. We aren't doing that. Attack successfully blocked. Pelicans, what happened? Can someone please say something? Someone just tried to access my location. Oh no. Okay, we just have to stay calm. Easier said than done. Ooh, dropped my phone almost. I'm just trying to back up stuff on my drive in the meantime. You said Nimbus somehow blocked the attack, right? Yeah, from what I understand. So as long as he's there, you're safe. There's a start. But what does it mean? I've always thought Nimbus was just another part of the puzzle. I thought so too. There's only one plausible explanation for this. Jake knew this would happen. Oh, probably. And Nimbus, whatever Nimbus, we're just gonna call it Nimbus. Nimbus is proof of that. I think you're right. They know if they do something to me, Jake will show himself. That's not good. Have you told anybody about Jake? Any details about him, I mean? Yeah. Jesse? No, of course not. Okay, that's good. I think Jake's prosecutors want him to get some information about him through you. They won't be able to do that. We've never talked about private things. You said they tried to access your location. Maybe they think Jake is hiding with you. But he isn't. Why would he do that? I don't even know in the game where I am located. But that would be far too obvious. You have to keep your eye on it. As if I had a choice. Please do be careful, okay? You too. I'm sure Jake didn't want this to happen. Alright, I can talk now. I spoke to your friend Fluffykins. She stood in for you in that thing with Jesse and, Thomas and Chloe. Cleo. I'm sorry, I didn't take care of that. I wasn't feeling well, and I even called in sick with Ricky the next day. Well, I shouldn't have dragged you into it. It wasn't fair. Let's forget about it. Thanks, Phil. Tell me. Is Fluffykins single? Huh? Why do you want to know that? What does that have to do with anything? Well, there's definitely some. No, there isn't. I see. No, wait. Don't get me wrong. Because I don't know if she feels the same way as he does. Who? What? Do you want me to ask carefully? Yes. Where is she from anyways? I don't actually know. Then maybe you should find out. And come to the yard tonight if you can. What was that all about? This was just on the news. I can't watch it. It's a report about that body they found in Duskwood a few days ago. They finally disclosed her identity. It was Amy Bell Lewis from Duskwood. Don't know who that is, but okay. And the police didn't want to talk about the connections to Hannah. Poor Amy. I knew her. I've seen her before. I mean, me too. Oh my goodness. Amy is in the same drawing class as me. Interesting. I never realized she was missing. That's a little suspicious. There must have been some sort of connection between Hannah and Amy. There isn't. This is T. None that we know of. Yes. Cleo, can you maybe tell us a bit about Amy? Probably not a lot. We sometimes met with the whole group outside of the drawing class, but Amy never joined us. She was always very reserved. I've got a few questions about this Amy. Was she friends with Hannah? No, not that I'm aware, but I don't think so, no. Hannah would probably only have seen her too. Do you know how old Amy is? Not exactly, but I guess she's about our age. What's our age exactly? Yeah, I think so. I think they're in their 20s, 30s, I don't know. Was Amy born in Duskwood? Sorry, I have no idea. But that's probably something we could pretty easily find out. Was Amy married or something? Nah. How do you know that, Dan? Okay. Good to know. I'm not sure if this was useful information, but I think she lives somewhere by the post office. But I can't think of anything else that might help us. Does anybody else know something about Amy? What about you, Ricky? You're so quiet. Because there's nothing that I could add to the conversation. Ugh, that always goes off at this time. But there's nothing that I could add to this conversation. Wasn't she on one of your customers now? She's probably with Tool-tastic. I think there's more likely she didn't have a car. I saw her on her bike. Lily and Jesse aren't on mine. Sorry. Well, that's a thing. I don't see anything. What am I supposed to be looking for again? Maybe they know something about Amy. I just watched the news segment again. I noticed something. You see that rock on the left side? No. Sure, go on. You see them in graveyards a lot, don't you? Correct? So Amy was found in a graveyard? No, the body was found in the forest. Did the murder leave that there? No. Or the stone was already there? I mean... Amy wasn't just found anywhere in the forest, but at a specific spot. Obviously. Don't you keep going on about this man without a head? So clearly Amy did something and that's why he killed her. Dan. The killer placed the stone there. But why he did it, I do not know. If only we could read what the rock says. Well, unfortunately, we can't. Please keep your eyes and ears peeled. We always do. Well then. It's blocking. Oh, adios. More mini games. Alright. Phil, Miss Cole. You tried calling me? I still can't believe it's Amy. I mean, this body just became so real. She's got a face. Obviously she has a face. The face of Amy Bell Lewis from my drawing class. Very unfortunate and very sad. I'm pretty sure now that Amy hasn't been coming to class for quite a while now. At least 2 weeks before Hannah's disappearance. So you think there's a connection? Or rather, do you see one already? No. I think it might be more important. Something happened in Amy's life. And that's why she stopped coming to class. There's at least something to hang on to. I mean, that's something to hang on to. I got this mug the other day. I think it's really cute. It's purple flowers. In any case, I'm going to ask my drawing teacher if Amy maybe signed herself out or something, or if she told her why she was absent. What happened to Amy really worries me. I think nobody knows that she had a disappearance. She had disappeared, and that's a horrible thought. It is indeed. We have to make sure that the killer gets his just desserts. I feel like we owe that much to her. Me too, Cleo. Amy looks pretty similar to Hannah at first glance. They're both the same age. That could be important. So you're saying the offender selects his victims because of their appearance? It's possible. I mean, anything's possible, really. Do you know what Thomas told me? What did he tell you? That Hannah was acting strange just before she went missing. Did you notice that too? No, not at all. Thomas told me the same thing recently too. And that was the thing with the bracelet. But Hannah was totally normal with me. Strange. It is really strange. It's warm down here. I gotta turn my fan on for a second. We should keep it in mind. Phil got arrested. What? Yes. The police just stormed the Aurora and arrested him. Uh-oh. They took him away in handcuffs, just like some sort of gangster. What are they accusing him of? I don't know. What? I don't know anything. Weird. I only found out over the phone myself. I'm so sorry, Jesse. This was bound to happen. This is why I don't get involved. This is why I didn't want to get involved. Because this is exactly the kind of thing that happens when you do. Whoa. What's going on here? Can't you read, dude? Phil was just arrested. What? What makes you think that we could get ourselves involved in some kidnapping case? Jesse, you need to calm down. Easy for you to say, Cleo. Oh boy. Here we go. I haven't got time for this. I need to find out why my brother was arrested. Okay. Weird. Oh man, that was really unexpected. I'd like to know what exactly he was arrested for. Talking to me, maybe? I don't really know. Me too. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this without a valid membership card, but timing just reeks of Amy. Whatever is that supposed to mean? Police kept the body's identity secret for half an eternity, then they suddenly make it public. And what do you know, our barkeeper gets arrested. Coincidence? Sounds like a coincidence to me, but Dan has an interesting point here. This could all be a part of the police tactics, or maybe making the identity public was some sort of bait, and Phil swallowed it. Publican spoke to Phil recently. Maybe you want to say something about that, especially for Lily and Dan? They weren't in the group chat after all. Sure, I can do that. I imagine him to be different. He tried flirting with me, but I ignored it. he knew straight away that I wanted to talk about Hannah. In the end, he invited me to the Aurora. He even promised me a free drink. I'm pretty sure now that he's not exactly the honest type. Erg, that reminds me. Now we know that Hannah's kidnapper already hid the number of Fluffykins from the start. In case you're wondering how we know that, too bad. And that's why we wanted to ask if one of you maybe passed on his number. Of course, I didn't pass on the number. I did. But we already know why. Yeah, not very nice. Trying to plug in my cord. But your video came much later. I mean more towards the beginning when Fluffykins first joined us. In that case, no. Me either. I don't believe you. I don't know. I don't believe him. He's just weird. Then we have to assume that Hannah's kidnapper noticed that Hannah had sent that message. Or he sent it himself. Oops. We didn't know what happened to Phil before you came on to us, did you? You didn't know what happened to know Phil before you came to us, did you? No. Uh-oh. What did I unplug? Oh, my TV. That's fine. I don't need that on right now anyways. Could that mean that it was Phil who sent you your number? Sent me your number, Fluffykins, from Hannah Shawn, I mean. Would that make him more or less suspicious? Neither. I think. Phil definitely immediately recognized the number of Fluffykins when they were calling. When they were calling. I think we should take a break here. It's all getting to be a bit negative again, isn't it? Slightly. We found out 5 minutes ago the police arrested someone we know. Let's at least think about it for a while before we start making assumptions again. Alright. Let's talk later then. Well, every time is gaming time. Till next time, guys. Fiends Gaming, signing out. Bye, guys! I don't know what to think about this.